Welcome back to Drumard Farm. Okay, we're going to get straight into where we left off last time. We've got the pallets of potato soup that I can't get into the sell point, and I want to use that sell point because it has the best price. It always seems to. I haven't set the cones up or anything. Where I've been was I went down to the dealership, and they let me try out a couple of their vehicles. I did try the Rumbler that was in. It was a suggestion in the comments. The Rumbler van, which is essentially a Ford Transit, I think. Don't know if we're allowed to say that, but it is. Yeah, I tried it out first because I just demoed it because I didn't think it was going to fit in the sell point. Still, I still thought we'd have problems, and we did. It doesn't go in. I did get the ramped version. So in case it didn't fit, I could come back here and get the mech on the back, and then essentially normally load our pallets up and take the mech with us, and the mech can take them into the sell point. But the mech got on there eventually. I had to sort of reverse it on, but then the Rumbler started to tip over, so I abandoned that before they charged me any money for repairs. But they have suggested a full truck for me. It's not too expensive. We're not going to walk to the shop because it's rather cold. So we'll just go in and have a look into fork trucks, and it is the Komatsu, this one, and it's a diesel. Now we had a fork truck before, but I couldn't tab to it, so it was rather useless to me. If I had to travel there, I might as well just take the front loader. But this can stay down essentially where the last one lived, and we can use this. Yeah, we could change the colour, but if you change the colour, apparently you can't change the colour of the forks, so that would just look a bit weird. The only thing I will do is change the rims. So I'm going to go for white rims. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. And it's a bit of a beastie, so hopefully this fits in there. I'm actually just gonna buy it outright. It's a chunk of money, but it's pretty great. I like this. You know, I like a fork truck. Now, if we tab to that, and hopefully we can go and start selling some of our pallets and make some money back. Here it is. It's a little beauty. It's actually quite big. It looks like it can take a bit of weight with the back here. It looks quite heavy. So let's jump in here. Put that beacon on. Yeah, it's nice and smooth. Some lights, good, not too bright. Splendid. Okay, we'll just tip them down. Now let's go and see if it actually fits. I hope so. I should have rented first, but I'm confident it will. Don't even know if we... Whoa, brakes aren't terrific. Do we have indicators? We do. But it's quite nippy, isn't it? I mean, it's cold, but I mean, the full truck is rather fast. Please fit, otherwise I'm just going to have to abandon this sell point. Yeah, it's a shame about the Rumble I didn't fit through, because I thought that was actually a really good suggestion. That could have really helped out. I do want to use one day. Yeah, we're in. Here we are. Well, let's, I suppose we better start selling some of our potato soup then, finally. I'm glad I waited off from last episode and not sold cheaply, although I've spent out on this fork truck. It's, like I say, it's an investment. Still got to get all this stuff back. If I just move the, wow, this is a, we won't move it too far. I could probably do, we'll leave the engine on, just get this warming up. Yeah, just put it there. Let's get them lights off. The beacons. I've turned the engine off. There we are. Just leave that running for a bit. So how many lights have I got? Just one set of lights. We can get this from in here. Tilt that all the way back. I might just have to lift it over the cars. Not a good idea, but if they're determined to park like that, then there we are. just slow down a bit here. It's not having any problems with the weight of the two pallets, that's good. Might just turn those lights off easier in the snow. Okay, finally we sell, we hope, we sell our first potato soups. Not sure exactly where the trigger is. Both have gone in. How much have we made there? Excellent, 20,000 almost, or nearabouts. Wonderful. So this lot should, I haven't done, I've just done the quick math there, should pay for the full truck then. At least we found a solution to the problem. I've just got to find somewhere to store this where no one will mind me storing it. This will help out at the preserved food factory as well. So we've got this to unload things down here, and then we've got the mech to load things up, and the front loader as well for the Fiat. I thought it would be too much to ask to get all of these. Okay. Imagine they would really just fall off here, but we've got them. And I'm not sure what we're doing for the rest of the episode because, oh, there we go. Well, that's not actually fallen too bad. Because my main focus was getting these pallets sold, but we'll find things to do. There's always plenty to do. And if there's not, we'll move into, where are we, January? We'll move into February. That is one of the smoothest fork trucks I've used in the game. That's brilliant. I'll have to list this. I got a little bit lazy with my mod listings in the description of the video. I need to get on top of that a bit. Fantastic. Okay, well, at least this next time we know what we're doing and how we're doing it, and there I would think be more pallets of potato soup. I don't think we've had a full year. I need to slow down here. Full year with the soup factory on yet, and I've been a little bit lax putting the potatoes in. Ideally, I'd put this somewhere with a shelter. I wonder if they'll let me park it up in the at the store. Well, I'll put it up there, and then I'll have to get on the phone to them because we are busy now. Get on the phone to them and see if they mind. Now I know we've got pallets in the preserved food factory, but they're not ready to be sold yet, and it's not full, so it'll be fine. I'll leave the key in it, and then if they need to move it, they can. In fact, this could help them out, so... Let's get a beacon off. Excellent. Well, that's a nice, tidy little fork truck there. It's actually that small, but it's pretty good. Alright, let's go and get the Fiat and get everything back. That should have warmed up now. Yeah, what to do? Well, we'll just get back and check on everything, check the animals, check, as we always do, all the productions and things, and maybe see if I'm in the wrong place here, am I? Maybe see if there's any contracts out there. I don't know what will be going in this way, but there might be something. Beacon's on. Yeah, it's feeling a lot warmer in here now, which means that engine should have warmed up. I might just sort these forks out so they're a bit safer. Good. I do want to look into, I said before, I'm just going to go this way, getting some sort of salt spreader for the farm. My only issue with doing that is how long we'll spend at any one point in a snowy season, such as January, February, maybe December, where it's worth doing. There's no point in stopping in the month just to salt things when it could thaw itself. But if we find things to do, especially in and around the farm, then it would be worth doing that, I think. Never used the salt spreader before. I think there are a couple, so that would be interesting to do. I'm sure salt's not too expensive. Maybe roughly the same price as lime. I'd have to have a look. But anyway, alright, I'll get this back and we'll look at what we're doing. So, see you back at the farm. Okay, we're just on our approach to the farm. I did have a look. There's only one deadwood contract, so I won't be doing that due to them often not completing for some reason or other. We do need to get some potatoes into the soup factory. That has to be done. And I want to go and get the goat milks moved. I think what we'll do is we'll drop 2 bales of silage into the gas plant. We'll whip up to the top with the mech. I say whip up, it might be a slow process. Get some goat milks moved. And I won't put them on the trailer because I'm not sure what we're selling next. Let's just hop over here. I nearly fell over there. Yeah, and get some potatoes also into the soup factory. Let's just get these opened up. I have forgotten about doing this. It still might be worth, we'd have to get some more money. Although we do have enough still. It still may be worth getting the rumbler, the van, to transport our stuff. I think it holds more than I thought it would, so it might be a good idea. Yeah, I think I see one in the future, in the up and coming months. Maybe I'll take it down, get one and take it down, and the next time we need to sell something, which probably might be the parsnips, the peas, sorry, or something like that. Right, let's just pull this in here for now. We'll just leave that there. Let's grab the mech. You see the mech's being used a lot, which is good because it's worth the investment. Probably shouldn't have left the Ford out here. Let's get a couple of these into the gas plant and then we'll make our way up to the top. Just get some milks moved. I don't want to be holding up the milk spawning out. I want to go for 4, but it often doesn't work out well for me. We just go backwards. I don't think the mech's particularly liking the snow. I haven't asked it, but it just seems to be how it is. Let's just check on the gas plant. Okay, there's not a lot in there, but there's a little bit. It's activated. The manure's, well, it does need manure. And the slurry seems to be all right at the moment. Okay, let's go up and... That's my fork's in the ground there, it's my fault. See how it handles the hill. Put it through its paces. I suppose as we had to bring, as we need to do the potatoes, I could have just brung the front loader up for the Fiat. That'd be nice to see how this does though. I want to check, see what its capabilities are. Okay, its top speed is 12 kilometers an hour, so it's not doing too badly up here, whereas sometimes our tractors struggle. Then we're not loaded. Might be some potato soups to move as well. Yeah, I could put the milks, the goat's milk straight on the trailer, but I'm just not sure what time we're selling things at the moment. Okay, so it wasn't full up, that's good. I still need to move that seed pallet. Yeah, we'll get all these jobs done, then I'll probably move us into February, I think, for some hopefully better weather conditions. Where's the partial? Very wavy with the movements. I didn't check the headroom on the clearance for the mech there. No, it seems to be alright. No, that's fine. We won't move them all out. I'll just move a couple. And then I'll lead the mech up here, and then if we need to move any potato soup out at any points, we shouldn't have any at the moment. We must have just sold all of that. Good, again, not the partial. I'll stack them nicely now to be loaded up. Sticky forks. Okay, what I'll do is I'll leave the mech under here. And lights off. Brilliant. Thanks again, mech. Oh, the beacons are on. There we go. Right, let's head down. Grab a tractor and a trailer. Might use the Ford actually, it might fare better up and down this hill in this weather. Probably should have put a jacket on, it's a bit chilly. Maybe a hat and gloves would have made a lot more sense. But I'll be back in a tractor soon, so it won't matter. Where did I leave the trailer? I think it's up the top already. I think it is, yeah, we'll do that. Go up and grab that. A little bit slippy out here. Let's try and get up this hill without skidding out. Yeah, there is good. I will put 2 in this time if we have enough. I don't know actually how many potatoes we've got left. I think there was a few left. Good thing I put that cover on. We'd have frozen potatoes. Mind the collision, back it on. There we go. Get that to even out a little bit. The deers are loving the snow. I'm sure they wouldn't be though, because they'd be struggling to find their food in it. I'm looking forward to getting that oil mill fired up. Make us some canola oil or sunflowers if we happen to get any. Right, let's make sure I go and get that switched on. Good, that's... Oh, it wasn't activated. One more of these, and then we'll. I might just leave the tractor up here. Actually, I would like to put a shed up here. Maybe one more production and a shed. Don't know what production though. Don't know what we need. I could have a potato processing plant, something like that, but then there is the one in the town. So, but yeah, that would be nice to have it in-house, I suppose. We've got this great big footprint up here of land. I might just check that out now, actually, see how much that would cost. Just everything done in-house would be nice. Construction. And then, yeah, factories. Potato processing plant, 360,000 euros. Ooh, that's quite a lot. That's, oh, okay, yeah, even for the footprint up here, it's far too big. If I'd done it differently in the beginning, I could have put that there, I suppose. But yeah, no, we'll just rent the one in town then, I think. Right, let's get the cover on that. I'm going to leave the Ford up here. And we'll head down, sleep, and probably until... Oh, did I check the cows? They're always running out of food. Oh, they have run out of food. Their health's still fine, though, thankfully. Okay, change of plan. You coming with me, Ford, and the trailer? I need to do a great big feed on the cows, just so it lasts, so we're not doing it every episode. It just does seem to be how it is. Then again, it's mind the gate. It is winter, and we wouldn't be doing a lot else, especially no contracts out there. Just try and glide around here without touching the brakes. I think all the other animals look fine. Blimey, look at all the manure. Well, if we have got that many more cows now, I know we bought some and they have calved. I could be explaining whilst we're getting so much manure now. Would make sense. So we want TMR. There we go. Ah, see, the Fiat would be better here. Yep, I can hear you, cows. I'm coming as quick as I can. Oh, I've left it a little bit chocker out here, haven't I? Smooth that. That's what happens when you don't put things away. We will eventually get into February, I promise. Although it is glorious. It's very nice out. Cold, but pretty. Not on there. Let's try that. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, they were looking a bit bare for food now. I think we said last time it's looking rather sparse. That is one happy calf. Happy the food's come in now, aren't they? How's that done them? Okay, that will, I'm quite certain, I'm just going to leave this here. That will get us into February, I believe. Did I leave my lights on? There we are. try again. What's going on with my legs today? They're all over the place. Must be the slipperiness of everything. Let's go into February. Okay, here we are, February 1st, and everything's thawed out and dried out, so looking much better. We're actually getting towards time for the episode. I can't believe that already. Let's just see. I want to see if I can get a contract on. Still only deadwood, unfortunately. So what have we got to do here? What can we plant now? Nothing, only cotton, which we don't do. Ugh, okay, that's awkward. Well, yeah, I think I am going to leave the episode here. What I'm going to do, just to get us through February into March, because we're not doing anything. I can't really even cut the grass. I suppose I could, but I will just go and fill everything up. So next time we come in, we're going to get straight on with planting and seeding. Yeah, there's nothing much else to do. So, but we have sorted the issue out with selling things now with the fork truck, and possibly looking into getting the rumbler van in the next coming months. So yeah, as usual, thank you all very much for liking, subscribing and viewing, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.